I'm gonna say it live and direct here, there, yeah. It's as simple as this. Enough talk now. Enough talk. Yeah. Or try getting me yelled, Bob. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, everything's all good. If you got out about you there, like I said in the last video, get yourself on any field. I tell you what, anyway, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. When all this is sorted with the police and with everything, I'll tell you what, don't even have to be sorted there with the police and everything. I'll tell you what, I'll put myself on a field and I'll wait there for 2 hours. 2 hours I'll wait. And if you or anyone who's got a problem, walk over that field and have your box. This is nice and calm. Bring any fair play man you want. I've got a good fair play man here. I'll have fair play. If you don't want fair play and you want all in, no problem. Like you said, you're asthmatic. You've never had a boxing match ever. I shouldn't even be really replying to you because you're in the Conference League and I'm in the Premier League. But I'm one of them guys, when someone keeps putting videos about me and you've just built a YouTube channel and I've looked on every single video and every single video's got my name in it. Yeah? You're clickbaiting me. You've set up a TikTok channel and you've set up a YouTube channel dedicated to me. Fair play to you. I don't blame to you. Brett May's Hot News. It's going to get you views. I understand that, mate. But it's also going to get you a very, very bad beating, Bob. I promise you, my mate. I don't have to say what I do. I've got 22 fights there with gloves on camera. I've got 3 fights there bare knuckle on camera. And everyone knows who knows me all my life, I've had about 1,000 fights off camera. You know what I mean? And I don't want no one blowing my trumpet. My hands are covered in teeth scars. My body is covered in bullet holes and scars, every inch of my body. You know what I mean? You're going about, you do this, you do that, mate. There's no point scoring here. Like I said, I will go on a field and I will wait for 2 hours. And if you don't show up, then someone better show up who has got a problem. Because I'm on the end of my tether now. And I promise you, anyone what comes out to me when I'm like this will lose, and they'll lose bad. And I will seriously, seriously hurt them. And I promise you on everything, mate. I promise you, my mate. Listen, free of charge as well. I don't usually go out unless I'm getting paid, yeah? You've got no money. Otherwise, I'd say we'll have a 10 grand bet on it, yeah? Winner takes all, Bob. What do you say, 10 grand, yeah? But then, that'd make me look like I was getting out of it or anything. So I tell you what, fuck it. I'm a proper man. We'll do it for free. I don't need the money. Keep the money. But I'm telling you now, mate. I'm telling you, watch the next person what gets in my way on camera, what I do to them bare knuckle. I will break every bone in their face. And I promise you, when you say bet, I'll still fucking bust you. I'm telling you, I'm getting to the end of my tether, mate. We'll see. Like I said, I am up and down every village, every time, every second of the day. And you keep on going on about there's men who don't want to be in the limelight. What'll come for me? Bob, listen to me. I've been everywhere. I've shaken hands with a lot of people. What I've had trouble with in the past. Proper men have fights and they shake hands. I've had shootouts with men and shook hands with them. Literally shootouts, bullets skimming one another's heads. Straight through the cars. I've had literally machete wars, stabbing wars. I fucking bust into houses, mashed up, chopping up, and I've shook hands with them men then. You know what I mean? That's what we do. In life, when you're proper boys, yeah, and you go through wars, and you have a good fight with someone, and you have a good war with someone, yeah, you might hate one another at the time, but you know when it's all over, you have a certain mutual respect for that person. Do you know what I'm saying? So the only way for you to get out of this mutual respect is to have a fight with me, Bob. And you've got it, and it's not going to be a fight. Let me just say this clear, it'll be annihilation. I mean, a pure annihilation. Because I am BKFC, mate. I am not this shit. and I'm trying to sort things out here. And I've just seen Venis there with the Justice Miller fight. Fair play if they're having a fight. 2 fighting men go out and have a fight, but that's an easy fight for Venis. Guy's a lot smaller than him, and when I watched that on the Shadow Boxers Forest fights, fair play to Shadow Boxer putting on the Forest fights and what have you there, because at least he's getting stuff done, and at least there's a few fights happening. Yeah, I've been trying to do my best to string something together recently. I got asked to jump onto the Bad to the Bone show on Stephen Albert Anx's show, just to like a warm up, but I was which I may have a potential opponent for coming up very soon. I was talking to Stephen Albert Anx in the messages, and also, but my BKFC is the goal. I don't sell myself short out for anyone unless we're doing big PPV. You know what I mean? I don't think we'll do very well in the PPV, Bob, because everyone knows it'll just be a pure annihilation. It'd be me hitting you, you hitting the floor, and the ambulance hitting 70 straight down Fawn Road and picking you up from town fields with no mouth, no eyes, no nose left. Do you understand? But anyway, talk's cheap. I'll get myself on a field and I'll wait for 2 hours and I'll share my location. If anyone wants to come and try and shoot or try and ambush or anything, don't worry, man. I'll have something backed up there ready for that as well. You know what I mean? Trust me. But I will sit there and wait. And if anyone's genuine wants to come over for a fight, I'll have a fucking fight with anyone. Win, lose or fucking draw. And I'll get anything dealt with. So anything what you're saying on about all these thousands of people, for me, I'll get it all squashed in one go. Because I'll show the heart of 1,000 men. One man on his own. One man on his own. How's that grab you for bollocks, eh? Men like that don't come round every day, Bob. Trust me. You don't want to fuck around with someone like me, mate. I am God's warrior. I promise you, mate. You have no fucking idea who you're fucking with. I promise you. But anyway, apart from that, I hope the fight goes well with the Justice Jimmy. I hope the Danny Christie fight happens with Shadow. Even though Shadow was supposed to be fighting me, I don't know what's happened there. It looks like he's put on a lot of weight and a lot of size. I don't think Shadow's as daft as he sounds, because he's putting on this size and he wants to fight Danny Christie. I think he thinks the size will go a long way, and I think it will. Size always goes a long way. Trust me. You can't put a heavyweight against a strawweight. A good big one should always beat a good little one. But Shadow, the door's always open for you there with me as well, my mate, on a good PPV. Same to you, Venis, for the BKFC. I've wrote the letter there to Bakewell and everything. I've tried being sound and respectful for you, but you keep on not accepting any form of mediation between me and you, and then you'll just chuck a random rumour and say Brett's got crimes for children. Yeah, and then obviously me being me, because I'm a fucking head case, I react, and then before you know it, we're back to square one. Let's be nice and civil businessmen. Let's sign the dotted line, let's make a lot of money, and let's fight at the BKFC.